Hello, welcome to another edition of Out and About with Martin. I'm here in the Derbyshire Peak District at Eyam, the village of death. More about that later. First, we're going to visit the beautiful Swallet Waterfall.
We start our walk here opposite the Eyam Museum on Hawkshead Road. Across from the museum you will find a pay and display car park with toilets, and behind the pay and display car park there's also a free car park. Turning right out of the car park we head uphill. Just a few hundred metres from the car park we turn left onto the Nook. Continuing up from the Nook we head into the wooded area. It's quite a steep ascent up here at the beginning of this walk. Once you get to the top, that's most of the climbing done for this entire 4-mile walk. Just as you get to the top of the lane you'll see a road. We turn left along this road. We're now at the top of the hill, and even with this early morning mist you still get a good view of the doomed village. Just a short walk along the road, you'll come to this sign and we turn left taking this footpath. So we're climbing over another stile. We follow the path downhill. As you come down the hill you come to this gate and we go through the gate. Once you're through the gate, continue walking along the side of the wall. Walk along the wall, just slightly to your left you will see a gate. Walking through the gate, we continue straight ahead. As you walk through the works yard, you turn left and follow the driveway down to the road. As you get to the end of the driveway, we turn right onto the road. As you walk down the path you'll come to Shepherd's Flat Farm. Shortly after that you will see a track down to your right. That is the track that we're going to be taking to the waterfall. As you walk along the track, look round to your left, you will see this gate. You now begin the slippery descent down to the bottom of the waterfall.
And here we have Swallet Waterfall. If you come to visit Swallet Waterfall, only come after a long period of rain. If you come during a dry season, you will only see a trickle of water.
If you'd like to visit the waterfall but don't fancy the walk, there is a lay-by with room for about 2 cars within a few hundred metres of the waterfall, and also parking in the village of Swallet, which is just a 5-minute walk away. So coming to Swallet, you turn left at the Bull's Head. You get to this junction, continue following the same road. As you come towards the busy A623, you'll see on your left Tidewell Lane. We're going to follow Tidewell Lane back to Eyam. I'm now descending into the village of Eyam, the plague village. Get to the end of Tidewell Lane, I'm going to turn right, now drop in to where our story begins, the village of death.
The story begins in September of 1665. 200 miles away in the city of London, the bubonic plague was ravaging the city. One rainy evening, a parcel of cloth which had begun its journey in London arrived in the village of Eyam. George Vickers, a tailor's assistant, hung the cloth to dry before the fire. The warmth revived the infected mites within the weave. They fell on him in such numbers that by the following evening he is the plague's first victim. Only the mistress of the house, Mary Hatfield, would survive, whilst her husband, 2 children, and over 20 of her relatives died of the terrible plague. Out of the 10 occupants of the house across the road, only 3-year-old Joseph Siddle was spared. To protect the surrounding villages, the inhabitants of Eyam decided to isolate themselves and stop the spread of this terrible, fatal disease. Out of the 350 people who lived in Eyam, only 74 would survive to see the Christmas of 1666. This row of cottages are known as the Plague Cottages. This is where the first deaths of the plague took place.
9 members of the Thorpe family lived here. They all died. Thomas Thorpe died 26th September 1665. Mary, his daughter, died 30th September 1665. His wife, Elizabeth, died 1st of October 1965. Thomas's son died 20th of December 1965. Alice, his daughter, died 15th of April 1966. Rupert, his son, died 2nd of May 1966. William, his son, died 2nd of May 1966. William Mary Thorpe, the parent of Thomas Sr., died 1666. The Hawksworth family. Peter, the third victim, died on the 23rd of September 1665. Humphrey, aged 15 months, their son, died on the 17th of October 1665. Jane was the sole survivor in the household. Altogether, including her in-laws, she lost 25 relatives.
It is believed that those who survived the plague had a genetic immunity, and many ancestors of the survivors still live here in the village today.
To find the plague cottages, rather than turn left up to the car park where we started, continue straight on. Next to the plague cottages you'll see the church. You turn left into the church. You can take this footpath which will take you back through the car park.
Despite all those deaths, the churchyard only contains the grave of one plague victim, that of Catherine Mompesson, wife of the rector. All the other victims were buried in their own gardens to help prevent the spread of this disease.
So exit the churchyard at the top corner, we turn left.
So come back to the car park. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, remember, click on the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, then do so for more Out and About with Martin. Until next time, bye.